What is up, everyone, and welcome to another Lutheria tutorial. In this video, you're going to learn how you can analyze multiple time frames using TradingView to make informed investment decisions on your favorite crypto assets and determine when to buy and sell. So let's start off with Bitcoin on the monthly time frame here. So what I'm seeing here on the monthly time frame for Bitcoin is really what we consider an equilibrium pattern, which is very simple pattern where we're getting some higher lows and lower highs until eventually we get a breakout either to the upside or to the downside. And that is going to lead us to continued upside or downside in several months following that breakout. So what we're looking at here is the magnitude of this drawdown being about 55%. So for us to go up and break above that, we would need to go up about 125 to 127%. And for the first push, it's very unlikely for us to rise that much without at least coming down once beforehand. So if we know that to be the case, we're looking for a potential lower high to be set below this high right here. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to take that bias that we have of thinking, okay, we're going to be setting a lower high soon, which means the price is going to be coming down somewhere below 65K on the lower time frames to try and form that monthly lower high. So then we can go down to the weekly time frame and we can think of that and we can say, okay, from a weekly perspective, we can see that we've risen for 7 weeks. And now we are likely going to set a high sometime soon up in this range because of the fact that we know on the monthly time frame we're likely to set that lower high, and on the weekly time frame we've risen for about 7 weeks in a row without coming down, so we're due for a drawdown at some point. So based on those two factors, we can say, okay, let's start to either position out of our long positions up here in this range, and also let's consider potentially hedging short and going short because we think that our monthly lower high is going to be set, and we could potentially put our stop loss above the key high on the monthly time frame, because if we break above that, then obviously our idea of setting a monthly lower high would be incorrect. So you can see that the profit potential for a potential short up here, if you were to go short on the weekly candle close here, would have yielded potentially over 17% depending on where you took profits. And you can also use these high time frame biases on the lower time frames like the daily when you're thinking about how the daily time frame looks. So when you see the price start to come up right here, you may on the daily time frame think we're very bullish, but we need to also consider the fact that on those higher time frames like the monthly and the weekly, we're due for a drawdown. So we should be taking profits on this rise in price, as if we bought down in this range, we're well into profit at this point. So you can see that once this candle closes, we get this nice drawdown, and then there's a potential buying opportunity down here for the potential for a weekly higher low to be set, which is also coming from our weekly higher time frame bias, because we know that the magnitude of this move was so significant. We rose about 81%. So for us to come down and make a lower low on the first test is very unlikely. So we know that a higher low is going to be set. It's really just a matter of where that's going to be set. And so this is a potential buying opportunity when we get a drawdown, and that's what people did here. And you can see there's a good buying opportunity like that on the daily time frame. And so the daily time frame is easier for us to decipher where we should be buying and selling. We know generally we should be selling somewhere up in this range because of that monthly and weekly time frame, high time frame bearish bias, and then we know we should be potentially buying once we draw down pretty significantly on the daily time frame because of that weekly high time frame bias. So that's how you can use multiple time frames to analyze your favorite crypto assets to determine where you can buy and sell these assets. What are the types of ranges you need to look for positioning in and out of these different investments. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you like this video, please give it a like down below and subscribe for future educational content around cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. And check out our Telegram channel using the link in the description below. You can join people from over 15 different countries worldwide where we discuss a variety of cryptocurrency related topics. Until next time, onward and upward.